I'm Meredith,
I'm Jolie, and our category is protein bars, and our retailer is Walmart.
So we have visited 3 Walmart locations throughout the time of this project, and this location off of MLK is by far the worst as far as depth goes. It is also looking a little bit empty and messy, so definitely needs some improvement in that aspect.
So we would say that Walmart's current strategy is providing a wide range of different products that appeal to different consumers. So they have a lot of different flavors, they have a lot of different brands, and each product has different macros and different protein items. So like plant proteins, whey protein, stuff like that. And they offer physically different kinds of pastries, bars, to appeal to the most amount of consumers as possible.
Alright, as you can see, it's kind of sorted by category. So at the top they have the chips, kind of at eye level they have all the protein bars, and then down here they have all the shakes. Based on this layout, we can tell that Walmart's really trying to push the protein bars and cookies because it's at eye level and that's what most consumers would want.
So based on our analysis of the 3 stores, we've concluded that this section is primarily going after men and individuals who are super involved in the fitness community. And we kind of came to this conclusion because a lot of the packaging is blue, black, and gray, which are stereotypically more of a man, they draw more attention to men. A lot of it's also bland, but if we look over here, they are starting to incorporate a couple more brands that have, pink, more pops of color, and trying to expand their target audience, but they're not quite there yet.
We would say that the biggest situation with Walmart's protein bar selection is that, one, it lacks differentiation from its competitors. So we visited Target and CVS, and at both of the competitors, they had very similar selections. However, what Walmart is doing good with that is that they have the lowest price compared to all of their competitors. And another situation with the category is that it's mainly marketed towards men, as we highlighted earlier with the color palette. And so our suggestion for the protein bar category would be that they expand their products in order to differentiate themselves from other competitors, and also start marketing and labeling protein products to appeal more towards women. Okay, so our first suggestion was that Walmart expands its category in order to differentiate itself from competitors. And a way that we suggest that they do that is to broaden their private label items. Another situation we're seeing with Walmart's current selection is that a lot of these products incorporate chocolate in a lot of ways. And as we know from class, the price of chocolate is currently really on the rise, and so I think we're going to be seeing a lot of change in their category with regards to bars and pastries that don't feature chocolate as much, because we can see here all of these bars are either coated in chocolate or have chocolate in it somehow. So that's either going to raise the price for the consumer, or Walmart's going to find a different way to fulfill those needs.
So for our first tactic, we recommend that Walmart incorporates a private brand that specifically sells protein pastries. This is kind of an example of what we're talking about. This Walmart actually doesn't have that big of a selection, but we have been to other Walmarts that, there was the whole eye level shelf filled with these, so we know that this is on the come up. It's going to become very popular very soon, and Walmart creating a private brand that is specifically for these pastries would be a huge benefit to their overall profit. Another great thing about these is that it targets to both genders. I have seen influencers on TikTok that both men and women that have openly talked about this, and I've tried them myself and I know they're delicious, so definitely something that Walmart should consider.
Our second tactic is to suggest that Walmart uses more plant proteins in their products and their private label brands, because plant protein is a big trend right now.
So our third tactic this is for appealing more towards women, and we suggest that Walmart do this by adding more feminine colors to their packaging and and suggesting more feminine colors to the packaging of the brands that they bring in. And just because we see like a couple of pink boxes, but most of the colors are really geared towards men, so like dark gray, dark green, blue, black. And then we also suggest that they advertise different functions for the protein bars. So we had a study that shows that more men consume protein bars for muscle development and women consume them more for weight loss purposes. And we don't really see much of that advertised on the protein bars. It's just kind of a general take this for protein. But we think it would be helpful to appeal to both genders if they specifically advertised what the bar was for.
Here's a graph to further explain how packaging appeals to different consumers. By lightening the colors used in packaging design, a protein bar company can effectively communicate that its products are not just for the hardcore gym goers, but also for everyday consumers looking for a convenient and nutritious snack. Lighter colors convey a sense of freshness, health, and accessibility, which can resonate with a broader demographic beyond the fitness community.
To recap everything, we discovered that the situation for Walmart when it comes to protein bars is that they are failing to stand out from their competitors. They are targeting mostly towards men, and they're incorporating more and more chocolate into their protein products when they know that the price of chocolate is rapidly increasing.
Our recommendations are that we add a private label brand for protein pastries. They incorporate more plant proteins since that's becoming very popular, and then make their packaging more appealing to everyone.
Thanks for coming with us to Walmart, and be sure to let us know what you think about the trends and problems that we discussed, and your thoughts.
Bye! Thank you for watching.